Today we will learn inverse trigonometric functions. Before going to the concept, first we should know what is meant by bijective function when inverse of the function exists. Bijective function means what? If the function is both 1 1 and on 2, then we say that the given function is bijective. And if the function exists bijective, if the function is bijective, then inverse of the function exists, so that inverse of a function can be discussed only when function is bijective. And inverse of f of x can be denoted by f inverse x. For example, inverse of sine function f of x is equal to sin x is the function. Now inverse of sine function f inverse of x can be denoted as sin inverse x. Now coming to our main concept, that is inverse trigonometric function. We know one thing very well. If an angle is given, we can easily find out its trigonometric value. For example, sine 30 degree is equal to what? 1 by 2. So, idರಲ್ಲಿ input 30 degree, output 1 by 2. Now, let me reverse the question. Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Then, what is theta? This time, value is given. We need to find angle. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಗೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. So therefore in this case theta is equal to sin inverse 1 by 2 is equal to what? 30 degree. Angle is 30 degree. Now students, my question is it possible to define the inverse of every trigonometric functions directly? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನಾ? ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎ ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ sin 0 is 0, sin 180 is 0, sin 2 pi is 0. And also sin minus 180 is 0. That means multiple inputs having single output. Similarly, if you consider other 5 trigonometrics functions, there also we face the same problem, that is multiple input having single output. So that before defining inverse trigonometric function, we must check whether the trigonometric function is 1 1. Suppose function 1 1 ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We have to restrict its domain. ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಟ್ ದ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಇಂಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ intervals so that in those intervals trigonometric function should be 1 1. Now let us define or let us discuss one by one. consider a sine function here. Sine function is not 1 1. Since sine 0 is equal to sine 180 is equal to 0. Two inputs having one output. But 1 1 means what? Different inputs having different outputs. So that sine function is not 1 1, sine function is not bijective. We make sine function as a bijective function, so that we have to restrict the domain. Restrict the domain. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಡೊಮೇನ್ನ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್ minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In this case, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, sine function is continuously increasing and different inputs having different outputs. So that minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. This is one of the interval. In this interval, sine function is 1 1. Again, if you consider pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, here also same thing. Sine function is continuously decreasing, but different inputs having different outputs. So that pi by 2 comma 3 pi by 2, in this interval also sine function is bijective. And also again, if you consider minus 3 pi by 2 comma minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2 comma minus pi by 2, here the function is continuously decreasing, but different inputs having different outputs, so that the sine function is 1 1 in this interval. So in all these intervals, so on etc., in all these intervals sine function is 1 1, but we consider only one interval, that is called as principal value branch. Minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2, principal value branch. Principal value branch means numerically least value. So that here minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 is considered as principal value branch. Now the sine function domain is minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2, and the range is minus 1 comma 1. So here sine function is bijective. Sine function is bijective. If the function is bijective, then we can define the inverse of the function. So inverse of sine function. Inverse of sine function. ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇರೋದು, ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಇರೋದು ಅದು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್. ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ from minus 1 comma 1 to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. So here For the inverse sine function, domain is -1, 1 and range is equal to -pi/2, pi/2. Now, if you observe the inverse of a function graph, sine inverse graph, so here x-axis and y-axis. On the x-axis, -1, 1, this is 0, and on the y-axis, this is pi/2, and this is -pi/2. Okay, now sine inverse 0 is 0. Sine inverse 1 is pi/2. Sine inverse -1 is -pi/2. So this is the graph of sine inverse function.